You're welcome. Tell the truth. Did you come in out of curiosity? Like, what exactly does Sarah mean by don't marry for love? It would mean don't marry for love. Yeah, don't marry just because of love. Let's cut to the chase. Now, today, I want to talk to those of us who are well advanced in age. Every message has the audience. But today, I want to talk to matured singles. Um, what spurred me to actually do this was there was something making the rounds last week about a particular lady who got married in her very early 60s. I think she was 60 when she got married. They dug out a video of somewhere where she was speaking a few years before she got married that she was going to get married for money. They were like, how can a minister of the gospel be talking like that and all of that? Well, I'm not here to justify her, neither am I here to crucify her. I'm here to speak to us, speak to matured singles, ladies and guys, that when you are considering marriage, if you are still considering marriage, maybe you are divorced, you are separated for long, you're widowed, and you just been, just be there. But deep in your heart, you know that you have the desire. Bible says it's better to marry than to burn. You have the desire to marry, but you're like, do I still really want to go into this? Do I still want to give marriage a trial? This is for you. If you are going to do that, if you're going to marry anyone, you have to be very realistic. Maybe in your early 20s, be like, oh, it has to be for love and all of that. Mind you, love is never enough to keep a marriage together. I'll say it again. Love is not enough to keep a marriage together. Okay, so saying that you are going to get married just because you love the person is not enough. And of course, I'm also going to tell you, do not marry someone that you do not love. Don't get it twisted. All I'm saying is very clear. There are many things to consider at this stage when you are getting married. Yes, there has to be a likeness. There has to be a love. There has to be a connection. I'm going to talk about connection is your spirit recognizing your mate in another person. When you have that connection, it's great. And there is no how you have that connection that love is not in the mix, I tell you. So people wonder what exactly should be the main thing you are watching out for or you are searching for when you want to marry, especially because you are already advanced in age. If you know that money is all that you're looking for, by all means, marry a rich man that you love. However, riches are still not enough to keep a home together. So you want to look at it very, very critically. You want to be very analytical about it. Okay? And you also want to note that you don't have so much time to try and do the trial and error thing. So you want to be very, 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 very sure before you take that leap. Marriage is not where you take leap of faith. So you have to look before you leap. And there are a few things that I think will help. Number one, by now you should have a purpose. You should know where your life is headed. I tell people, even if you're not married and there are things you are waiting on God for, at least you have your purpose if you have it. At least you have your purpose. Then keep following your purpose. Your God giving reason for being here. Keep working at it. By the time everything falls in place, let it meet you fulfilling purpose. That one, no one can take from you. It is yours. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, God knew you and packaged a purpose in you that was delivered into this earth when you came. You owe it to us. You owe it to the universe. You owe it to God to deliver that which you came here for. Yeah. So you want to look at that person. Will this person allow me to fulfill my purpose? Thank God for love. Thank God for riches. Will this person allow me to fulfill my purpose? That's very important. Will this person allow me to be me? Will this person allow me to breathe? You need to really put that into consideration. Because at 40, at 45, 50, 55, 60, who wants to come and tell you now, this is how you do this one, this is how you do that one? You are already fully formed. You have been alone for so long. You have become independent in so many ways. And you don't have time, like I said, to mess around. So being with this person, will I be able to continue to fulfill my purpose? You want to ensure. And don't just ask the person, no. Look at the person very well. See what they are saying. Hear what they are saying and what they are not saying. And also this person, am I able to, allow him do what he wants to do or what she wants to do? And I live with it. See, anything you see at that point, even when we were younger, whatever you see, that is what it is. Now that you are older, whatever you see at that point, that is what it is. Can you live with it? You have to learn to really, really be forbearing. You really, really want to learn to do that. We call it amoyukuro. Just carry your face. That one, that is him. That is her. That's it. They're going to say, oh, he will change, or I will change her. She will change. It's not going to happen. It's most likely not going to happen. So what exactly do you want? Having been single for so long, you already are comfortable to a large extent. So you know that. What is it that you need this person to add to you? Can this person offer it? And you have to be realistic about it. You have to be realistic about it. It's going to be more of a friendship. This is who I am. This is who you are. What can we make of what is here? Okay? So saying, oh, I have to wait until I'm head over heels in love, until he brings me flowers, until hello. Wake up and smell the coffee. This is not the time. You have to be very realistic. And this is not to say you should not expect anything from your partner. This is saying to you, you have to be very realistic. There are some things you have to go back to your list and check them and say, okay, this one I can do without, this one I can manage without it. But these ones are very important. And that has to do with purpose. That has to do with how they are making money. At this point, you don't have the kind of energy you had before to be doing a lot of things and all of that. So there has to be a synergy or a synergy, there has to be a synergy in your finances. And if they have, at that point, most people have luggages. I use that word very carefully. Maybe you had a child or two before, you had a child or two before. How are you going to work with that? Or maybe they had children or a child, you did not, and all of that. How are you going to be able to do that? You're not going there to go and become mommy to them or become daddy to those children. You have to learn to take it one step at a time and be wise about it. Don't expect too much, just enough for your sanity, enough to meet that need that you have, that you believe that you can get inside a marriage. Companionship, what percentage? Aha. All of those things are what you are going to have to be very, very deliberate about. Don't marry just for love. Oh. And don't say, I'm going to marry only for love. There is a lot more. All right. I hope I've been able to help someone today. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you check this one right here.